everybody. Well, welcome to I Don't Give a Damn Sunday. Today is Sunday, the 25th of May, and it's 1400. Man, check this out. Check this out. Went to the market today and got us 3 kilos of chicken wings. And I cooked some up. They don't look all that great, man. They're not too good. They're juicy inside. I deep fried them. Used a log cabin. Mix it in with a little barbecue sauce. But the next time I make them, I'm not gonna add no breading on it. I don't know what the deal is, but I mean it's good. But I'm gonna, as they say at Hooters, you want them naked or you want them dressed? Well, next time I'm gonna make them naked. Miles and myself haven't done a damn thing all day so far. We got Miles chilling out.
Yeah.
I say today is I Don't Give a Damn Sunday.
Today's Sunday.
Yeah.
You don't know that?
I know that. I just said it.
Uh-oh.
Man, you can feel the heat. Hey, I ain't lying. Wait a minute. I'll have Miles tell you. How hot is it today?
42 degrees Celsius.
You heard it from the woman. 42 degrees Celsius. We're staying inside. The aircon's on. The TV is on. Mucky's chilling. I need to wipe that wall. You can see where Mucky always lays down. But yeah, made them chicken wings. How'd you like that chicken wings?
We are dialed in.
Good.
There you go. That's all you need to say.
3 pieces.
Yeah, 3 pieces. And like I tell them, next time I'm gonna make them naked. What I mean by that is no flour or anything. Just.
I'm waiting for him to set that camera.
That's what's
We're good to
better.
go.
Yeah.
We are recording.
I had a craving for it, so we bought 3 kilos, 6 pounds of chicken wings.
I think I have a little allergy today.
How much do you think I cooked up? Maybe not even a kilo.
It's been very, very
Half.
windy here.
No. No.
No, I mean half of that 1.5 kilo. Because I counted how many all of the chicken wings.
Yeah.
It's 14 plus 12 is 26.
Oh, okay.
The one you cook is 14. The one I put in the freezer is 12.
Ah.
I have to look at you.
Yeah. Yeah, so we're just chilling out today. Miles is neat, nose deep in her phone.
Wow.
And I believe, I haven't been outside, I ain't gonna lie to you, man. I believe, well, it's not, well, we got a little bit of cloud coverage. Nothing to write home my mom and dad about. Yep, so the rest of the day we're going to do very, very little. And you want to know something? I don't care. So I'll talk to you a little bit later on. Bye for now. Hey, well, day's coming to an end, as you can see. I don't know where Mimi went. The children are being fed. And I was watching a vlog, man, and it's kind of like a, sorry about that, it was kind of like a reassuring vlog, I guess you would say. Let me put this down real quick, hold on. Yeah, I know, I'm about as unprofessional as you can get, but you know, that's okay. Well, I might cut this out, I don't know. Yeah, I was watching this guy's, I've been watching for a little bit. He's from the States. It's called the London Family Vlog. The guy's pretty good, but YouTube content creator it's hard, dude. I don't care what anybody says. It's hard. It's very, very hard. You got to know what people want to watch. You know, and like he says, everybody's into the drama. Everybody wants to see that somebody else's life is worse than theirs. Let's be real about this. And I mean, he had like 60,000 subs or plus but he said it's slowly dropping because his life, he was living in low-income housing. He was doing real well on YouTube, you know, making good money, which is cool. I'm glad to hear that. So he moved his family out of the low-income housing and he moved somewhere else. And he says he noticed lately that his revenue and his sub count and his views are slowly dropping. But also he changed things around to where at one time it was just the vlogs were all about him. And he changed it to where it's about him and his wife and his child. And that's when things started going downhill. And everything that he says, I was like, God, I'm so glad I'm not the only one that feels this way. It gets frustrating. It gets very frustrating. And no, I'm not trying to play the victim. I'm just happy that I'm not the only one that feels this way. I mean, I'm going to be honest, man. There's days when I just don't, I got to push myself to do a vlog, you know. I got to like, come on, dude, you can do it. And I'm pretty sure some of you can see it, you know. But I don't want to be labeled, well, I am, but I ain't. I don't want to be labeled as an expat living in the Philippines vlogger who talks about nothing but travel, you know, because we don't do much traveling. We have our places we want to go, and to be honest, my own opinion is I think that's because of where we live. We don't live in the big tourist area. We don't live in Cebu or Manila or places like that where every day I can go somewhere different, you know what I mean? I think that's one of the downfalls of living in Badak is that, and people say, well, why don't you go here, why don't you go there, why don't you go here, why don't you go there? That takes what it's called money, you know? People, you know, some people got the big ideas, but they, you know, they got empty pockets. Let's be honest. And like I said, it just gets frustrating. You know, you try to. I mean, I sat there and watched. I don't like to compare, but I am. You know, I watch vlogs that nothing but walking street. I mean, how much of walking street can you see? But they get 20, 30,000 views. I mean, I know why, and you all listening and watching this know why. But if you ever watch a walking street vlog, you'll see a guy videoing it, and then maybe 30 feet in front of him, you'll see another guy vlogging it. You know, and it's I just don't get it, you know? Or what's wrong, Mark? It's just, I'm trying to find my niche. That's what I'm trying to do. I figured I would have it by now. Oh, you ate all the meat and you're done, huh? Come on. You heard thunder. That's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to find... Yeah, I've been doing this for how long? And it just seems... Like I said, I see some channels or a person basically does the same type of vlogs day in and day out, you know, where they're just sitting in front of a camera telling somebody else's story. And they get 10, 15, 20,000 views. Which is fine. That's what people want to see. I'm not knocking it. I'm not knocking it. Or, you know, the typical sexualized videos, which people watch them though. You know what I mean? People watch them. So like I said, man, this vlogging thing, it's I mean, he said everything that I experienced, what he's gone through and he's going through now, I've been through. Where you start to climb as far as your subs and stuff like that. Then all of a sudden you drop down, you lose a couple, 10, 20, 30 subs, and you plateau and you stay there for a while. Then all of a sudden you'll go up a couple, and then you plateau, and then maybe 2 weeks you'll drop 2 or 3. You know, it just, he's like, I don't know what to do. And that's where I'm at now. I don't know what to do. I mean, my dedicated subscribers, I guess you would call them, I mean, they enjoy my videos, but then I got the ones that say, oh, you suck, you know, your videos are boring, you know, and I'm like, whatever, man, whatever, you know. And you get people like that who are just very negative, they got a very, very negative outlook in life. I mean, yeah, I could sit here and tell you some of my stories, but you want to know something? A lot of them I just want to forget about. I never led a very dramatic life, you know. I never led a very dramatic life. I just went through life, you know. I took things as they came, and then no reason for that. I take things as they come, and I just move on, you know. Or if something's thrown at me, I deal with it, and then I move on. I don't like giving advice because, you know, everybody has a different life, like budgets. Everybody lives different, man. I don't drink. I don't go running around. I don't hang in bars. We don't go to clubs. And I mean, I'm not saying anything's wrong with that. Just we don't do that. We're retired, you know. Oh, you should be enjoying yourself. Well, your enjoyment is different from my enjoyment. You know what I mean? My enjoyment and Miles' enjoyment is peace and quiet. She worked over in Hong Kong for years. And life in the Philippines is not all bells and whistles, you know. It does have its downside to it. And the Filipino will tell you that it has its downsides to it. It's not unicorns and rainbows every day. You know, you run into things. You run into drama, which you really try to avoid. I'm not saying I'm going to quit YouTube. I just, like I said, I see some channels that, you know, you compare yourself to other channels a lot. And you're saying, well, I don't think that channel's that great, but why have they got all them views? I mean, some of them I know why, but I don't know. It's just something I've been, like I said, this guy, London's family vlog, it just had me going, you know, thinking about it. And he was doing full YouTube full time. He was earning enough money to do it full time, and he was paying his bills. But now he says he has to go out and get a job, which he doesn't have a problem. He's not lazy. He has to go out and get a job because the money's not there anymore. Just like today when I was doing the live and people are doing that super chat stuff. I'm looking at it and it's saying, I don't know if you see everything and that day that you do it and you get the super chats, but it's saying I only got $2. And I'm like, what? I know it was more than that. Nah, it's not all about the money, man. If it was all about the money, I'd be e-begging all the time. I'd be saying, hey, donate, hey, down at the bottom descriptions, I'll say, you know, PayPal and all this other stuff that you see on some of these channels. But like I said, man, I didn't come to the Philippines expecting other people to pay my way, you know? And whatever's thrown at as far as financially is thrown at me and Miles, we deal with it. That was just my part. Like I said, I just thought I was the only one going through with this. And this guy, London, man, he had a big channel. Then all of a sudden he's just saying his revenue's not good. It's not good. And no, he wasn't whining and crying. He wasn't playing the victim. He's just saying that he's just saying YouTube has changed, and he's trying to figure it out. All right, man. I'm pretty sure you're tired of hearing me whining and crying. I'm not playing the victim. I'm not a victim. I decided to do this. There is days when I just want to say, I'm done. I can't. I don't want to do this today. And some of you'll notice that sometimes if I don't put out a video a day, the day before that I just didn't. It's just, one of them. I don't feel like doing this. So hopefully you all get through the video. You don't bail after the damn exchange rate. That's another thing. Everybody's telling me drop the exchange rate. Drop it. Because a lot of them will watch the exchange rate and maybe 30 seconds after that and then they bail. I think that's effed up. Be honest with you. I think that is totally effed up. But that's my opinion. Alright, man. If you got this far, I appreciate you, man. And thanks for listening. I'm just, like I said, I thought it was only me. And he's a very successful YouTuber, and now he's like, I ain't getting nowhere. So always remember, man, you be good to yourself, you be good to each other, and hopefully, I will talk to you tomorrow. Bye for now.